Previously on My Kitchen Rules.
Just leave that. Shut up. Just put him in.
Our teams cooked up a dream breakfast for a star-studded cast.
Yum, yum, yum.
Mel and James won the People's Choice and are safe for the rest of the week.
They're amazing.
But one team fell short and is going straight to the sudden death cook-off.
Mel and Beck.
Burger versus brioche. In the day, it was bread with a mushroom and a piece of grilled cheese.
I didn't think it was that bad.
Tonight, the judges pulled the rug out from under our team's feet.
One more thing.
No.
Clever.
I can do this, Sammy.
If I stuff up, then it's all my fault.
This is an experiment.
No, I don't like that texture.
Some rise to the challenge.
Spectacular.
But for one team, it's a one-way ticket to tomorrow night's sudden death against Mal and Beck.
This is just not good enough for this competition, guys.
I know you can do more, and I want to see it.
We've got absolutely no idea what's going to be on the menu today in terms of challenges and tasks. Really want to avoid sudden death cook-off against Mal and Beck.
I think knowing that we're going into the sudden death cook-off, it's a little bit devastating, but we've got time to prepare for it.
Teams, as you're all aware, time management is a crucial ingredient for any good cook. But working to a deadline and creating fantastic food is the true test of a great cook. Tonight, your efficiency and effectiveness will be pushed in our first rapid cook-off. You will only have 30 minutes to impress us.
We've struggled with small time limits in the past, and this is tiny.
Yesterday, you cooked up breakfast. Today, you're preparing lunch. You will be making a sandwich. But when I say sandwich, I mean gourmet.
Teams, get your ingredients, take to your stations, and put your aprons on.
Some of the teams went straight into the storeroom to pick up their ingredients, and we stayed back at the bench and had a good look at what equipment we had so we could start thinking about what we could make and how we can make it. Beef, relish, lid.
I'll get the eggs.
Mushrooms. We make sandwiches at home for our husbands and children, but I guess it's different to make sandwich for the judges.
Okay, beetroots. All right, beetroots, that's it. Okay, here's
We want that
line.
one.
We don't really have a game plan for the sandwich test other than to both be working hard at all times.
Okay, teams, you've got 30 minutes on the clock. Are you ready?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, one more thing.
Here we go.
No.
Please.
Up until now, you've been cooking in teams of 2.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Tonight, only one person per team can cook.
Clever.
The person not cooking will sit out. They cannot physically assist in any way.
I don't like this one.
Make a decision fast, guys.
There's really only one way to decide this one. Scissors, paper, rock.
I win.
I always do scissors.
I always do rock.
I'll remember that for next time.
You make the call. What do you want to do?
I really want to do this test. I'm putting my hand up for it. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.
You've got 30 minutes, and your time starts now.
I'll do it.
You want to do it?
Yep.
Okay,
Fine.
go.
I think you should do it. Okay, all right.
I'm doing it.
Oh.
I'm a bit frazzled with the concept that I'm going to be doing the whole dish.
Oh.
That's it, looking good.
Today we're going to make a sandwich with some stuffed chicken breasts, pine nuts, feta, spinach. We're going to put that on top of a sweet potato and carrot type spread. So I saute the spinach along with some shallots and some garlic and toast the pine nuts. And after a minute or so, I stuff it inside some chicken breasts that I've flattened out a little bit.
Because of the number of things we have to do to complete our sandwich, it's a bit frustrating that I'm sitting on the sidelines. I think Alex could definitely use an extra pair of hands at the moment.
You go well, mate.
What we've decided to do today is a Greek-style lamb sandwich with Mediterranean char-grilled vegetables.
It's like it worked, mate.
The flavours I like to use in my Greek lamb is lemon juice, olive oil, salt and pepper, a little bit of garlic, and, of course, rosemary.
You pop the herbs in there?
Yeah, I've got some parsley. Now I've got to start working on my vegetables.
You're doing well, mate. Doing really well.
I don't know if I've cooked enough veggies.
Don't burn it.
Don't burn it.
Don't tell anybody else what they're doing. Just concentrate on me, will you? Can you keep an eye on the time and tell me? 23 minutes. Okay.
I'm going to be making a chicken focaccia with eggplant and mushrooms.
I'm getting better at this.
Very good.
Look at me.
I feel like I'm okay. I've got everything under control. It's fine.
Don't get too carried away now.
A bowl? Put it in a plate.
Who cares?
We're going to cook a seared tuna sandwich with wasabi mayonnaise. It's all Kane's idea, and I think it's great.
All right, we need to get the bread out, quick. It's really stressful watching Lee cook because it's the first time that we haven't cooked as a team and the fate of the test lies in Lee's hands. I just have to sit on the side. I can do nothing. Mushies are done, I reckon.
It's a little bit risky because we're not going to cook the tuna through completely.
Let's get this mayonnaise right if you don't think it's right.
But if we nail it, it'll be fine.
15 minutes left, teams.
You're halfway to be creating that sandwich for us.
Oil, Cal. Oil for the steak.
Just smash that with your knife.
Just marinate because it won't take long to cook at the end, mate. You still got it butterflied out? Yeah, beautiful.
You should have left the stems on it so it's easy to hold when you're grating it.
It doesn't matter. We're doing a rare roast beef sandwich with horseradish cream and beetroot relish.
For the beetroot relish, I finely grate the beetroot.
That's it's beautiful.
Pop them into a medium-sized saucepan with some red wine vinegar, some brown sugar, a little bit of allspice and some butter. Then I pop the lid on and let it cook over a low heat.
We've never worked like this before. Whenever we cook, we always cook together. So this is, a learning curve for us. Just put that meat onto sear, Bella, because it can sit there and
it's
you
not
can work.
hot enough yet. Just relax yourself.
I'm really nervous. I feel like all the pressure is on me, and if I stuff up, then it's kind of all my fault.
Get the aioli done first.
Yep, I've got to do some shopping. Today we're making a tuna tartare open sandwich with aioli.
A tuna tartare is a take on a beef tartare, which is a very traditional French dish, and it's usually raw.
Yep, now go blend.
I've never made aioli before, so it's a bit of a crash course.
Show us your knife skills, babe. That's it. Now you just need to do your dill, then your tuna, and you're looking really good. That's it, looks good.
I've tried the aioli. I sort of liked it. I gave some to Anne-Marie to try.
That aioli's just wrong.
Coming up.
Teams, you only have 2 minutes left.
I reckon on a bigger plate. Hate you.
8, 7, 6.
Whose sandwich will cut it with the judges?
I think we should move on.
Need more capers and more dill, babe. We've only got half an hour to make a gourmet sandwich, and only one of us can cook, so all the pressure is on Nick.
I've tried the aioli. I sort of liked it. I gave some to Anne-Marie to try.
That aioli's just wrong.
A bit more oil.
Yeah, more oil and blend. I am feeling a little bit stressed, but at the same time I'm trying to keep my calm about me so I can keep Nick calm too. Blend while you toast. Get it in the tuna. It's not really tasting how it needs to. If it doesn't work out, we could lose this test.
Teams, step it up. You only have 10 minutes left. I need to see you working faster.
Look it up.
Don't forget to rub the salt into the salmon as well.
Ellie came up with the idea to cook a dish that we normally do, and that's salmon with the Thai salad and nam jim dressing inside a baguette.
Whoa, chilies in the eye.
Green chilies are going in for Pete.
I just want to jump up and do it for you. Sitting back and watching Esther cook and not being able to help was so frustrating.
7 minutes to go. Cool.
Get it really hot, and then that way it's going to seal it quickly.
We're making an eye fillet sandwich with salsa verde. We've just under 10 minutes to go. I've already seared the steak and put it in the oven.
Perfect.
Now I'm onto the salsa verde.
I'll blend it up, see what it tastes like.
To make the salsa verde, add parsley, basil, chives, the mint, and some other flavourings. Blend it all up to make a paste.
How's the flavour, Cal? You're nearly there?
Yep.
Out of all the teams, I think on this side, Alex is stressing the most.
Yeah, I think he's got a lot on his plate.
Do you think you have enough time, mate?
Stress levels are absolutely through the roof at the moment. I've got too many things going at the one time. I'm trying to concentrate on the sweating off the carrots and the sweet potato, the garlic. I'm trying to roast in the oven to add to that sweet potato mixture once it's done. Chicken's in the oven, that's going. Anything about my bread.
Audi and Johnny, lamb Greek-style sandwich.
I might start cooking me lamb, mate.
Yeah.
I just want to cook it nice and quickly, just quickly sear it and leave it nice and pink inside.
Happy with it?
That cooked right, you reckon, by the time I let it rest?
I wouldn't cook that anymore.
No?
Yep, no way.
They've got a lot of ingredients in there. They've got eggplant, they've got capsicum, they've got mushrooms, but they've just got lots. Is it going to be too many flavours in there so the lamb won't shine?
As soon as you got that salad done, pull your capsicum out, throw it in with the veggies and throw it back on that skittle pan to give it a quick toss through.
Focus here. There's only 5 minutes left on the clock.
You don't want to put the chilli on? Chicken. Do you want to put the chicken on now?
Let me just cut this for a second.
Turn the grill on then. Just flick the grill on. Just wait.
I'm frying the chicken, toasting the bread, I'm making the salsa, and I've got Daniela yelling in my ear.
Show me the size. Yeah, but that's too big. We can cut it after.
Now that's stressful.
Oh my goodness.
Lemon?
Oh, that's beautiful. It tastes really good, babe. You've done such a good job.
I've pulled my beef out of the oven. It's perfect.
All right, no one touch my beef.
If anything happens to it, there's going to be heads on the chopping block, so there'll be big trouble.
It's not quite cooked.
Maybe just let that rest and do the mash, mate.
Bill and Alex, again, have bitten off more than they can chew.
I'm searing the last bits of chicken to get it cooked and on the plate. I'm still whisking the mayonnaise. At this stage, I just need to get some resemblance of what the original concept was going to be on the plate.
You turn that chicken, mate.
It's like a dog's breakfast again.
I'm watching that pan on the gas like a hawk to make sure it's hot enough. And Lee puts the tuna on, and it sears beautifully. You can hear it crisping up. 20 seconds on each side. It's done. Perfect.
1 minute, mate.
Guys, you've got 1 minute left. Push it and serve your meals.
Sammy, just relax yourself.
I'm telling you.
Just shut up. If I make one, if I have enough time for another one, then I'll do it. Taste the thing. I want to taste the thing.
Just wait. Quick. Just spoon it on.
Talk to me, mate.
Yep, keep going. Put that on.
Right, now plate up. Get a squeeze of lemon on that tartare.
Mushrooms.
I think it's okay. Yeah, I think it's all right. Far out.
30 seconds, guys. The pressure is on.
I reckon on a bigger plate, hey?
You know that wasabi's not going to make it there.
25. That's way too much aioli.
I'm not just going to chuck it on. I'm going to put it on nice. All right, microseconds, Sammy. Oh my God, microseconds. Oh. What's the time? Give me seconds, Ali. Seconds.
15, 16, 15.
Put a touch of salt and pepper on the top of the lamb.
Like that?
Yep, beautiful.
10, 9.
That's enough. I think that's enough. I hate you.
8, 7, 6. How, Daniela?
4, 3, 2. Time's up, team. Step away from your benches.
What a disaster.
Every test that they assigned to us to do is just harder than the previous one.
Pete and Manu walk up to our bench and try our sandwich right then and there.
Hello, judges.
I was watching you going like this.
I couldn't help it.
So what have you got there?
Well, this is inspired by like a Polish roast dinner. So we often have roast beef, we have a beetroot relish and horseradish. So that's kind of the main flavours that we've put into it.
As we're standing in front of the judges,
We try and watch them so carefully to get a feel. Do they like it? Do they not like it?
they don't let anything up. They've got pretty good poker faces.
Yeah.
What do you think of the rye bread?
We love rye bread, but maybe not everyone does.
It's different. Thank you, girls.
Thank
Take
you.
your place on the stairs, please.
Thank you.
Gentlemen.
Hi.
So tell us what you've done then.
Okay, what I've made today is a open Greek lamb sandwich with Mediterranean char-grilled vegetables, a complement of tomato and caper and lemon juice sauce with a rocket and goat's cheese salad.
That's a mouthful.
It's a man's lunch.
I think we've taken it to the next level with size, but fingers crossed the judges are hungry and they're going to enjoy it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm quite confident with the sandwich. I know I've done the best I can.
Anne-Marie, Nick.
G'day.
Going?
How did you feel sitting out there, Anne-Marie?
I was good. I was really confident in Nick. I was his navigator today.
Interesting choice of sandwich.
You can read that two ways, either interesting good or interesting bad.
Buonasera.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Stefania, can you tell us what you cooked?
Focaccia bread with chicken and grilled eggplants and mushrooms.
Well, let's try your creation then.
Bon appetit.
Thank you.
I know they want us to go out of our comfort zone, but in half an hour, I'm not prepared to do that.
Did you try it yourself?
I didn't have time to do that.
We think we've done good, but at the end of the day, it's not up to us.
Gentlemen,
Hey guys.
what have you created for us today?
Tried to create something for you. I don't know if it quite came off today. Tried to flatten out a bit of chicken breast and stuff it with some pine nuts and some feta and some bit of spinach.
So you're not happy with what you've produced?
Not happy at all, really, no.
It shows
Yeah.
on the plate and on your face. I think we should move on.
At this stage, our only hope is that someone else could possibly have done a worse job than us.
How are you feeling, Esther?
Yeah, I'm feeling okay. This is really fun. I liked the whole quick concept thing.
So tell us about the origin of this dish.
So this is Thai-inspired. It's a simply cooked salmon, and then the accompaniment is a nam jim.
Interesting dish. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, it's interesting.
I didn't eat very much of it.
I'm still a little bit worried because I really pushed Esther to do this dish today.
Kelly?
Bonsoir.
I guess the one thing that I'm concerned about is that this I fillet steak sandwich idea isn't exactly outside the box.
It's not as elegant as I'm used to from you guys. Okay, Lee. What did you cook, Lee?
I cooked a seared tuna sandwich with wasabi mayonnaise.
I'm just doubting myself, and I don't know why. I mean, did they like it? Did they not like it? I couldn't tell from their faces.
Next, the judges deliver their verdict.
Bland and unexcited.
And some teams get a wake-up call.
The bottom four teams are about to enter our next cook-off right here and right now. Teams, it's a 50-50 split for us today. Half of you took the concept of a sandwich and turned it into something spectacular, and half of you didn't. The bottom four teams are about to enter our next cook-off right here and right now. Kane and Lee, seared Japanese-inspired tuna sandwich.
It's the only sandwich I had a bite to today and went, wow. It just said perfection for me.
You were safe.
It's really good hearing our names and safe in the same sentence.
Please take a seat in the dining room. Oh my God. Sammy and Bella, beef sandwich with horseradish, and beetroot. The choice of the bread you use really made a difference in it. In fact, you made your relish and cooked the beef perfectly. It was very enjoyable. You two were safe.
Wow.
I wasn't expecting that.
You'd like to join the others? Artie and Johnny, Greek-style lamb sandwich. At this stage of the competition, I don't want to see 12 ingredients on a plate that don't tell a story.
It was bland and unexciting.
You are not safe. You're going to cook again right now.
Being on the bottom 4 teams, it's not a good feeling. We're just going to have to do something else and try and pick ourselves up.
Kelly and Ash, steak sandwich with salsa verde.
I think your sandwich was very safe. I was expecting a lot more from you guys, from what we've seen in the past.
You were not safe.
Doing a safe dish, it's just not enough at this stage of the competition. That's fine, we'll take that on board.
Anne-Marie and Nick, sandwich of tuna tartare. You went out on a limb and you cooked for us something original. You are safe. Please take a seat in the dining room. Bill and Alex, stuffed chicken breast with sweet potato and mayonnaise.
Really the worst looking dish of this test. I think you would agree with that.
I saw you stressing like I've never seen anyone stress before. It wasn't great. You were not safe. Unexpected. Daniela, Stefania, chicken focaccia with capsicum and walnut paste. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great.
It's getting boring.
Compared to everyone else's critique, it's not bad. We're in the middle there.
Esther and Ali. Salmon sandwich with nam jim, fresh herbs. You cooked that salmon to perfection. It was exciting to eat. You were safe. That means Daniela, Stefania, you are not safe, and you'll be cooking again right now.
I just hope that whatever challenge they're going to give us next is more than half an hour.
Remaining teams, you will now compete in a showdown. The weakest team will face elimination tomorrow night in a sudden death cook-off against Mal and Beck.
You'll be pleased to know that you'll be working as a team again now. You'll have to use your ingredients from your sandwich to create this new dish. The dish you need to make is a soup. You have to use a minimum of 3 of those ingredients in your soup.
That's going to be really tricky for us. The ingredients we put in our sandwich aren't ideal soup components. All over to Kel now to use her cooking brain and knowledge to make sure we can deliver in this test.
You can use any other ingredients from the storeroom to supplement your recipe.
You have 45 minutes and your time starts now.
Right, you got the plate, mate?
Okay, I'll go and get stuff.
Okay.
I think we'll use the chicken, we'll use the spinach, some sweet potato. We're doing chicken and pork meatballs in a tomato soup. Yep, all right, let's do it.
Off you go. We failed with our chicken breast sandwich and now we've got a second chance with our soup. If we don't nail it, we'll be going to the sudden death cook-off.
Strategy for attacking this particular task is Bill's working on the meatballs, mincing up the chicken and the pork, mixing in the spices, basically some chilli, ginger, garlic, and a bit of this tamarind paste as well. I'm confident because we've cooked this dish before. As long as we can get the elements right, I think we should be okay.
I was thinking maybe we'll do some dumplings.
Dumplings? Yeah. So how are you going to make dumplings?
The soup that we're making is our version of Chinese soup with dumplings.
And then I'll make just a broth?
Yeah, make a soup and we'll put the dumplings in it. I really want to shock them today and show them that we can actually cook different food from Italian cuisine. Yeah, look at this. To make the dumplings, I place everything in a blender: chicken, eggplants, mushroom and garlic.
Let me see if this works.
The strategy is that I make the dumplings and she looks after the soup. I'm making the broth.
You know what? Have you got coriander in there? No. Coriander? I'm not putting coriander in there.
I don't like coriander. I just don't like the smell of it. It smells funny. You need some greens.
So I'm not putting coriander in there. There is greens. There's parsley, there's potatoes. I'm not putting coriander in there.
The Chinese soup, it's my idea, and I am a bit stressed because I do want to avoid going into the sudden death cook-off.
Come on, Artie.
What I've decided to make is a tomato, lamb and vegetable soup. The 3 main ingredients we're using is the lamb, zucchini and tomatoes.
Rightio, mate. Mate, you just sing out to me, mate. Yeah.
We keep getting in trouble for using too many ingredients. This time, I'm going to stick to the ingredients that I enjoy. First thing we've got to do is start chopping up the lamb, the celery and the onions to get them in going.
39 minutes, mate. Do you want this garlic in with the onion?
Yep.
Did you want some tomatoes diced up?
Yep, start dicing tomatoes.
You got enough zucchini?
Yep. Do me up some carrots, mate.
Some carrots?
Yeah.
Potato. Do you want something done with
Yep, dice. Peel them, dice them.
Peel it and dice it?
Yes, please.
They're just throwing everything into a pot, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm not sure whether soups is something that they probably eat a lot of or cook a lot of, and you can sort of see that.
Mate, we've got to make sure we don't overdo it with flavours, eh?
No, I'm not. I'm not going to overdo it with flavours.
Coming up,
Cream.
the teams battle to avoid the sudden death cook-off.
You're going to get them done.
Don't worry about this, you worry about that.
I'm not worrying about anything.
Mikel, I'm glad it's soup because you are quite good at it. Stress levels have probably increased slightly since the first test. We've got 45 minutes to make a soup. We need to use 3 of our key ingredients from the sandwich. It's now down to 4 people and we don't want to be in that sudden death cook-off. Did you get some barley, Kel?
Yep, I did. We've decided to do a mushroom soup with a bit of beef and barley in there.
So in the saucepan, I'm heating up some oil and frying off some onion and garlic till the onion's soft. And then we're going to add the beef in.
Really want to get a good flavour out of this beef to start with, and then the mushrooms as well.
There's one surprise in the bottom 4, and that's Kelly and Ash. They've been on fire, and I hope we don't have to face them in the cook-off.
Harty and Johnny, how are you?
Hey, Manu, how are you?
So what's the core ingredients you've used in there? You've got
The
your
core
lamb?
ingredients is my lamb, my tomato, my zucchini. I'll be using goat's cheese.
You know, they've got, again, a lot of ingredients in that pot. It's boiling away. They don't seem to be listening or understanding what we're telling them about maybe using less ingredients and make those few ingredients shine better. All right, guys, good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Manu.
Boys, just a little bit over 30 minutes. What are you cooking?
Basically an Asian-style porky chicken mince ball thing in a tomato broth.
You feeling comfortable, Bill?
Always, Pete, with you over my shoulder.
You're going to need to hurry up, man.
Yeah.
Bill's got this big mix of meatballs. The first couple he does are huge. I think they're way too big. They should have gone for something a little bit daintier. What size are you going to be rolling them at?
Probably a bit smaller than that, I think.
Maybe a little bit bigger.
Bigger?
Yeah.
All right, boys. Best of luck.
Think you're going to get them done?
Yeah, this is not a problem.
Are you sure?
Don't worry about this, you worry about that.
All right, I'm not worrying about anything.
Daniela and Stefania are actually gone away from the Italian. They're doing a little dumpling of chicken and eggplants, and they're doing a chicken broth.
Is the water boiling? I just want to throw 2 in.
It's a bit better.
I don't care.
It's not boiling.
I don't care.
I'm worried about my dumplings. It's my idea and I want it to turn out all right. I decided to pop a couple of the dumplings in hot water so then I can try the taste of them to see if they taste good.
I cook down the mushrooms just until they're nice and soft and then add the stock in.
Kel, we don't want this to reduce too much, baby.
I know, I just need to get some flavour out of it. We can add more stock.
Okay, cool.
Keep the lid on. I soak some dried porcini mushrooms, chop them up and add them to the soup, and that'll just add a bit more depth to the mushroom flavour. Constantly tasting, it's the key.
Yeah, they've come up. What do you want to do?
I want to try them. So turn the water off.
Turn it off.
No, the little pot.
You want me to turn the water off?
The little pots. I want to, yeah, they're ready. Put them out so we can
I'll take
try
them out.
Yeah, okay.
I'll turn the water off. What are you talking about?
Because we're going to cook this in the soup. Danielle?
Tastes good?
You taste it. I'm really stressed because I'm not quite sure if the dumpling mixture tastes all right. If they don't, it's going to be my fault for ending up in a sudden death cook-off.
All right. Beautiful. Okay. What are you so worried about?
I'll start frying off these meatballs. So how you looking? Bill?
Yeah.
One of the key ingredients from our sandwich was sweet potato. I don't want it in the soup, so we decided to make sweet potato chips as an accompaniment.
I was imagining, like...
Yeah, that looks good, mate. Or you can even use the potato peeler.
Oh, I'm not that skilled at using a potato peeler.
Bill and Alex don't seem to be really working well as a team. Poor Bill doesn't really seem to know what's going on, while Alex is flat out trying to get the sauce going.
It's not strong enough. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grate up some more garlic and chuck it in there. It's not flavoursome enough. All right.
15 minutes left, teams.
Do you want to try some? Blend it, see what it looks like?
I think so. I'm not quite sure to do a creamy tomato soup or just a rustic one.
I'm going to put a bit of lamb in it too.
See how it goes.
See how it goes.
We both decided we'll put some in the blender, blend it up and see how the texture comes out.
Put it in there and I'll whack some cream in it. I don't like it.
No, I don't like that texture.
I'll just put some cream in it first and see what happens.
I'm going to have to leave it like that.
Cream.
Mate, I hate it. It's terrible.
Yeah, but the cream's going to change it. This is only an experiment.
12 minutes.
It's only an experiment. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We've lost nothing. No.
So it's got just lumps in it.
Can I put the dumplings in?
Mate, we're nearly down to 10 minutes.
Kidding.
You right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to whack these in the oven now. I'm going to put some foil over the top.
We've sealed the meatballs in the frying pan. Now we pop them in the oven to finish them off. Alex has a look at the strips of sweet potato that I put in the oven and I guess raises a concern that they might not be done in time.
Mate, we need to get them thinner. Chuck them in now, but after you've done that, get the potato peeler and use that as well.
Alex is right. I get the potato peeler out and get some really nice thin strips of sweet potato and hopefully these ones will work out.
Bill and Alex are actually doing something quite interesting, but, you know, they don't have much time and I think they're going to use every second of these 45 minutes.
Get rid of these ones?
Yeah, might as well.
Next,
Go.
Who is safe?
Whatever you want.
And who's heading into the sudden death cook-off?
It's not worth 7.
Come on, girls. You've got 10 minutes left. Get cracking.
We're definitely going to leave that lamb in, aren't we?
Yes.
They're not
Sugar
browning.
or something too.
Yeah, they're not browning.
Can you check if the dumplings have come up?
They haven't come up yet.
We've got 45 minutes to make a soup that's inspired by the sandwiches that we've cooked. I'm pretty confident that we can put up something that the judges will like.
Remember, we need 3 key ingredients from your sandwiches used in this soup.
Have we got the 3?
Yeah.
I think.
Yep, sweet potatoes, chicken,
What was the other one?
garlic. We've just realised we're missing our 3rd key ingredient from our sandwich. We've got chicken, we've got sweet potato. We need one more. We whack some spinach through. I chop up a little bit of spinach and hope that will pass. I don't want to do this, but what is it? Just a little bit of spinach.
With that lamb flavour, do you reckon we should pull a bit out and see how it's going now?
Yeah, try it, mate.
I'm a bit worried about this lamb being in the soup. It's not the right cut. It's going to probably toughen. So we're sort of thinking maybe we should take it out, just shred it a little bit so the pieces aren't so big and it won't be as tough.
Go.
We do decide to shred it and pop it straight back in.
Cut some chilies.
And?
Put that in a little plate. They can add it on if they want to. With soy sauce. Chilies with soy sauce. Okay?
Yes.
I'm just tasting the mushroom soup. The flavour's there. I just really want to get a little bit of a lift. First thought is to squeeze a little bit of lemon juice through it. I taste again and it actually has lifted the soup or brightened the soup a little bit.
These need to be watched really carefully.
Okay. We decided to caramelize some onions and put them on top of a goat's cheese crouton. What are we looking to achieve here? To melt the goat's cheese or to really brown the onions?
Just to brown the onions, but not like...
Have a look.
What about the chips?
We pull out the sweet potato crisps and realise that they're not to the standard that we want on the plate.
It's not worth 7. All right, we're stuffed. We've only got 2 of our 3 key ingredients. We've got chicken, we've got spinach, and we need another one fast.
So what we should do is just get some sourdough on the side.
Yeah,
That'd be great with that.
See if we can get some right now. Bread was part of our sandwich, so technically I'm hoping we can count that as a 3rd key ingredient.
Need a clean chopping board.
Leave this grill's still hot. We chuck the bread under the grill and just pray that it toasts in time.
Okay, shall we just address it with a little bit of coriander on top, just chopped?
I don't like coriander, but I have to put it in because it's Asian dish. So, yes, you know, I put it in.
Disgusting, you cut it.
There. Oh, there, give it to me. Leave it, give it to me.
Teams, only 1 minute left, so we need the soups on your benches.
Quick, give me that, give me that.
Okay, let's do it, Kel.
2, 3, 4. You can even put another one in there, that's fine.
No, 4's plenty. Shall I put just a pinch of salt? No, just a pinch.
Whatever you want.
Just a pinch.
30 seconds, come on, guys.
Quick, put the feta on.
Mate, I reckon we should get those balls in the bowls.
Right.
This needs to look good and taste good.
That's all right, Kel, I can clean it.
10, 9,
Enough lamb in it?
8, 7,
Just make sure you get meat and mushrooms in both of them.
6. Clean it up there.
5, 4, 3,
Grab it.
1. Time's up, guys. Step away from the benches.
That was on in time.
You did a good job. That's the best we can do. Good girl.
I'm a bit emotional because I came up with this idea and I'm proud of myself and something different.
You did a beautiful job with those dumplings. Good girl.
It's been a hard day, 2 cook-offs and the pressure, and I'm glad it's over.
You did a beautiful job. Good girl.
I feel like I've just been slavouring at work for 12 hours and hopefully I've just done enough to keep us off the bottom and done enough for Johnny.
Hope I've done it, mate. Hope I've done it. Proud of you either way, mate. The time comes to take up the soup to peat menu. They're expecting a lot from these 4 bottom teams and fingers crossed we've done it.
How many ingredients from your sandwich is there in this soup?
Tomato, lamb, zucchini, onion. Oh, and there's a little bit of goat's feta on top.
There's elements I'm loving with your dish. Healthy, flavour.
Yep.
But the negative for me was, I guess, the lamb.
Yep.
You can't actually test the lamb. Maybe I would have tried to work on the lamb a lot more and less on vegetables.
Thank you, thank you.
The soup's brown. It doesn't look that attractive, but I'm sure it's going to taste good.
Super spectacular.
Oh, thank you. Oh.
Everything on here works. The flavour that you've managed to put in that small bowl is spectacular. Well done. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is what I wanted to see with the first challenge, and I'm so glad that you've bought it now. because I actually want to eat the rest of this.
By all means.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to disagree. It's bloody spectacular. Congratulations.
Thanks, guys. Cheers.
Thank you.
From middle of the road comments to spectacular, that's a massive hill we've climbed in 45 minutes and we've managed to nail it.
I'm really hoping that what we put in front of the judges today in terms of our soup is enough to keep us out of that sudden death cook-off against Mal and Beck.
Thank you.
Bill and Alex, what's your three main ingredients in there?
We've used a little bit of spinach in the soup, in the broth, as well as the pork. We had some sweet potato crisps that didn't quite come off towards the end, so we decided to leave them off the plate, heeding your advice about not serving anything if it's not cooked properly. So we at last minute decided to throw some bread on there as well.
So this is your third ingredient?
Yes.
A bit cheeky, isn't it?
You've given me some dry meatballs, some fluffy bread, and a sauce bordering on a soup consistency. I'm going to leave it there.
I just can't wait to look at Manu's face when I put these dumplings in front of him. Because he's probably waiting for a plate of pasta from us.
Your dumplings, they're strange. They feel quite firm, but when I eat them, they're actually quite juicy. I'm actually really enjoying it. For me, it's the best part of the dish is your dumplings.
Why Asian?
We were going to do actually stracciatella, like the pasta making, but I thought you were just going to expect that from us. So this is something that you were not going to expect.
Well, you surprised me by coming out with Asian soup.
We just wanted to surprise you, something different. We know how to cook different things from Italian, you know.
Thanks for trying something different.
Thank you. Welcome.
Next,
your soups were just not good enough.
the judges get tough.
I don't think you had a strong game plan with your sandwich, and you sure as hell didn't have one with your soup. Teams, tonight was a test of your efficiency and creativity. While your sandwiches failed to hit the mark, your soups produced some surprising results.
As you know, the team with the least impressive soup will take on Mal and Beck tomorrow night in a sudden death cook-off.
Kelly and Ash, mushroom and barley soup with steak, goat's cheese and caramelised onion croutons. I think out of everyone, you had the most difficult ingredients to turn into a soup from your sandwich. And you executed it perfectly. Terrific. To give it a score, both Manu and I agreed it would be a 10 out of 10.
I can still remember the explosion of flavour I had in my mouth for the first spoonful I had. And it was so rich, so gutsy, and that's what we're looking for in this competition.
We didn't quite meet our own expectations with our sandwich, but we've shown that, we might make one mistake, but we're not going to make another.
Bill and Alex, tamarind and tomato soup with chicken meatballs and a slice of bread. Bill, you have to work faster. If you had have worked faster, I think you could have achieved a wonderful dish and really surprised us.
You had beautiful ingredient in there, and I knew, where you were going, but at the end of the day, it was a bit short. It was a bit short.
I guess we're both feeling pretty flat is the best way to describe it after a long day in the kitchen.
Daniela, Stefania, chicken and mushroom soup, dumplings, Chinese style.
It was kind of a smack in the face to see you girls playing with Asian ingredients. Does it work? The soup was good.
You thought about it, and it worked for you. It was a complete dish. And that's what I want to see.
I feel good. To finish off the day with that positive comments, it's good.
Long day.
Artie and Johnny?
Lamb and vegetable soup.
I was expecting a lot more flavour from your soup, a lot more creativity from your soup.
I found the soup, again, just to be a lot of ingredients put into a pot and cooked. And we could all do that. But where was the wow factor in that? Thank you, gentlemen. I know you can do more. And I want to see it. Teams, as you know, one of you will be going through to the sudden death cook-off.
And that team is... Bill and Alex. I believe that you didn't meet the brief. That's the way I say it. You've used two of your ingredients in that soup from your sandwich, and the last minute, a slice of bread on the side. This is just not good enough for this competition, guys.
You're going to have a very tough competition tomorrow night. You're up against Mel and Beck. You know what they're capable of.
To win the sudden death cook-off, we're going to have to beat a pretty formidable opponent in Mel and Beck. They know what they're doing. They've got some good flavour combinations in their heads, and I'm pretty sure they're going to turn up and give 110% tomorrow.
Bill and Alex, Mel and Beck, we wish both teams the best of luck. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Tomorrow on My Kitchen Rules.
Go.
It's elimination time as Bill and Alex go head-to-head with Queensland's Mal and Beck.
That's the size of a rock.
I think it needs more lobster flavour.
I'm just grabbing whatever they could see to try to add some flavour to it.
Who will impress our 4 guest judges?
This dish has hit some high points with the judges' table.
I can't wait to taste their main courses.
In the closest sudden death cook-off so far.
We're not all in agreement on the best team tonight.